like that. It's not gonna work. Hey guys, welcome. Hey guys, trying to hide my finger. It just has to last for this video. These are press-on nails, and you're gonna notice that I lose this nail like 30 times. Ah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this back to school drugstore makeup look. I wanted to do something that is very affordable, something that you can buy at Walmart, Target, CVS, wherever. Makeup's so expensive, so I wanted to do something that was just all over affordable. Also, I know if you're in school, you're probably in college and you're saving money, or you're in high school and you have to ask your parents for money. So I wanted something that's going to be really affordable for you guys. Do this look that you can do every day for school. I feel like, personally, it's very easy. You can pick and choose what you want to use in this look. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to put on a wing liner. You can just put on mascara, do whatever, customize it to how you're comfortable. If you like this look and you want to see how to get this look on my face, then keep watching. We're going to start off with is priming our face. So I'm going to use the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. I feel like this is so similar to the Smashbox primer. I think it's the Photo Finish HD Primer. This is going to help fill in all the pores. Make sure that your skin is nice and smooth when I run my fingers across it. So that means my foundation and anything that I put on top is gonna go on like butter. Also, another trick so that your makeup lasts is to apply a setting spray before you start, and then afterwards. Your makeup is not gonna move at all during school. It is gonna stay put. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. This is my first time trying the Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation or the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. I just got this in. This is the shade Soft Tan in 228, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on with my iconic brush. I'm gonna put some on the back of my, oh my god, oh my goodness. I have a mixing plate that I totally forgot about. I used it on when I was doing an Instagram video tutorial, and so I totally forgot to use it, so I didn't have to mess up my hand, but that's fine. So I'm gonna apply it with my iconic brush right here. Just start to work it into my face. I got excited because it said matte and poreless, and matte and poreless to me sounds like skin dream. So I was excited about that. And this is the shade Soft Tan, and I'm like, I'm a soft tan. I think that works. I just tanned. I just lost a nail. And it fell on the floor. How ghetto. It just has to last for this video. That's it. You just have to last for this video, and then we're good. Let's just pretend like it's not there. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know what happened. Is you know everything about me. Right here so you guys can follow me. Insight on what's going on in my day-to-day life. So next up, I'm gonna use some concealer. I'm gonna use both of them, a light medium one and a light one. I'm gonna mix them together on my mixing plate. And I'm going to focus the concealer right on the inner corner. You see how it gets really deep? It has like a big dip. And then I'm gonna bring it all the way down the side of my nose. Press it into my skin and push it out to the top of my cheekbone. In high school, what I used to do, I used to follow my under eye circle. I actually talk about this in my last video, my do's and don'ts video, and I kind of go into more detail on what my suggestion is to have a cleaner looking, flawless makeup look. If you want to get more information about that, I will have it linked below so you guys can check it out. Basically, you're creating the illusion that you don't have a very defined circle here. That's why you bring it down a little bit, so the eye is distracted by that light right in this area. If you want to, you can also use this as a base highlight. So just making this part of your face a little bit brighter, right down the center of the nose and tops of the lip and the chin. You don't even have to highlight if you do this. If you want more of a natural looking highlight, you can just use this and just put powder over it. But if you want your highlight to look a little bit more intense, you can go ahead and do this also and put highlight over it, and it'll look a lot more prominent in those areas. Another thing you can do with your concealer is use it as a primer. And I'm already using concealer, so I feel like I could just do it with concealer and get the same effect. It's gonna make your eyeshadow look a little bit more vibrant. It's gonna make it really stick on and last a little bit longer. So I'm gonna blend that into my skin. I'm just gonna hydrate my lips a little bit with these baby lips. Such a cute little package. My lips are a little dry. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. This Brow Precise Micro Pencil right here. I'm gonna notice that I'm focusing the pencil on the areas that I don't have very much hair and staying away from the areas where I have a ton of hair, because then it's gonna look uneven. If you wanna add a few more hairs in the front, I would suggest you use the lightest feathery touch. Like if you're scared of it, that's when you know you're doing it right. So you just take your pencil and just use light upward strokes. A little bit of them. Don't go crazy because you don't want to end up with a box. I'm gonna wipe off the excess powder. That's gonna prevent our under eyes from creasing. For the eyeshadow today, I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. palette. It is the perfect palette. This is the palette you would need all year. Like you can use this every single day if you want to do a little bit of a soft glam, if you want to go to school with a full-on smoky eye. It's up to you. You can definitely do it with this palette. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the lightest shade in the palette, which is this one right here. I'm gonna just brush that all over my lid. So all the way from the lid up to the eyebrow. So the next shade I'm gonna pick up is this one right here. I'm gonna use my Morphe M412 brush. I'm gonna work this on to the crease. This is gonna just add some natural definition to your eye. And I'm gonna work this in windshield wiper motions back and forth on my crease. And I'm using a light hand so that in case I want to go a little bit deeper, I can do that. I want to focus more definition on the outer part of the eye and bring light into the inner corners, so I'm going to leave it pretty wide open there. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to go into is this darker shade of brown right here, and I'm just going to deepen up the outer part of the crease with using the same brush. And I really like this brush for the crease, by the way. This is the Morphe M412, and it is just, you see that point? It just gets right where you need to be. So now I'm going to focus the darker shade right below it, closer to the crease. And then I'm just going to tap my brush just a little bit into this darker brown right here, just a little dot. And then I'm going to work that into circular motion on the outer corner just so that it is the darkest right here. Right there. And then if you're not so great at blending out your eyeshadow, or you feel like you have so much product on one brush, go ahead and take a new brush. This is a clean, fluffy brush. Softly blend out the edges. It's gonna help everything look seamless. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, make sure there is no harsh edges. I'm just gonna go ahead and take some of that same shadow we used earlier on a flat shader brush, but I just wanna intensify that lid color. I'm gonna use this brush because it's more densely packed. So what that means is that you're gonna have more product on your brush and you're gonna get more product in one spot. So I'm gonna go ahead, you see how that is like very intense. So now I'm just going to press the shadow, move it around so that you even it out. With that same color, I'm gonna go ahead and do the brow bone, highlight the brow bone a little bit. For my highlight, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild highlight. I'm also gonna use this on my face later, but it's this geometric highlighting palette. And I'm just gonna go ahead and work my pencil brush into all of those shades like so. This is the Zoeva 230 Luxe pencil brush, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it into the inner corners. You see how it does that? It's like a subtle pop. It just... So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take everything that I have on the crease and also apply it to the lower part of the lash line. I'm just gonna keep it on the outer part. I'm not gonna bring it all the way in. So while I do that, let's cue the music. I give up. So next I'm going to do a wing. I'm going to use the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner. If you're looking for an inexpensive liner that works really, really good and you have a lot of control, this one and the NYC one are both really, really good. For mascara, I'm going to use the Lash Sensational from Maybelline. Just going to coat my lashes and then I'm going to apply some false lashes. You don't have to do this if you already have long, fluffy lashes. I'm not saying to put eyelashes on every morning. Personally, if it was me, I would be putting them on every morning. But that's just me. If you're in a rush or whatever, skip the lashes. You don't need them. Just put on a really good mascara. I just figured something out. If you have one of these brushes, use the brushy side because I just combed through my bottom lashes. I brushed down. I was like, whoa. There's no more clumps. So if you have one of these, keep it. You don't have to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and line my inner rim with the NYX Wonder Pencil It's just a nude eyeliner pencil, and I'm gonna put it right on the inner corners just so that my eyes look a little bit more brighter and awake. They're awake right now, but just in case in the mornings when you're like super sleepy and you feel like your eyes look a little tired, go ahead and put some of this nude eyeliner on and it'll make them look instantly awake. That's it for the eyes. It's so simple, super easy. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my face. I'm gonna contour. So I'm going to take this NYX Face Duo Sculpt and Highlight right here. I'm going to go ahead and use this one. This is like a very ashy gray tone color. So that's the kind of color you want to go for when you are contouring your face. Do little V's right here. That's gonna slim it down a lot. If you want, you can also do your cheekbone. If you have time to contour your face, go ahead and contour it. If you don't worry about it. You don't even have to do it. And use my beauty blender just to blend it out. Yes, that was my nail falling for the 800th time in this video. So the next thing I'm gonna do is highlight. I'm gonna use this strobing stick in light, and I'm just gonna apply some right here, right where the light would hit my cheeks here. And then I'm just gonna blend it in with my finger. I'm gonna set my makeup with this Matte Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. This is in Sun Beige. And then I'm gonna take this lighter powder. It's the same powder, just in a lighter shade. This is in Classic Ivory. So just to brighten up the T-zone, I'm just gonna use this lighter shade of powder. The next thing I'm gonna do is my blush. For the blush, I'm gonna use this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blush. It's from Milani. That looks like, just ignore this finger. That just looks like a rose. It's so, so pretty. I'm gonna use my favorite blush brush. This is from NYX. It's like a duo fiber brush. The perfect brush to put on blush on. The perfect brush to put on blush. If you want the most natural looking blush, keep it behind the apples of your cheekbones. And using a duo fiber brush like this is gonna give you the, like, almost like an airbrush finish. It gives you the most natural airbrush looking finish. So just keep it right behind the apples of your cheekbones. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Can we just stop and take a minute to smell? You can't smell this. It smells so good. It smells like, almost like coconutty. It's a bronzer, so I'm gonna warm up my face a little bit with this and just start to bring a little bit of warmth to my face. So I'm going to take my Zoeva fan brush, work it into this highlight right here, and just put it on the areas where the light would naturally hit my face. I personally put highlight right on my chin because my face is pretty dry. Put a little bit on my chin so it looks a little bit more dewy. For the lips, I have this e.l.f. lipstick in the shade Touch of Pink, and I'm just going to use that on my lips. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, you know what to do. Thumbs up the video. And if you have missed my last two videos, or if you're new to my channel, I have two videos down there that I did before. You're gonna wanna check them out because they're pretty helpful and they're really, really fun. Also, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe because I do new videos every single week for you guys. And you're gonna be involved in all of this weirdness going on right now. So you don't wanna miss it. And that's pretty much it. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, dollies.